Oh, we want it like that. All right. You gotta. Hi everyone. Hold on, we're setting this up. Change the quarter length to like 8 minutes. There we go, and then hit X. Hi everyone. This is Eric and Tony. We're doing the first round of the Kohnke Madden tournament. Say hi, Tony.
Hello. How you doing?
So I'm going to be playing as Mark Thompson's team, which is going to be the Washington Commanders, and Tony's playing as Guy Kohnke, which is now JB's team, the New Orleans Saints. And Guy is the higher seed, so he'll be in the New Orleans team. And these teams are set based off what our final 2022 rosters in fantasy football were. We're hoping to do 2 games today.
As we'll see Andy Dalton and the New Orleans Saints taking on.
I just want to make sure we got the right rosters because I feel like we don't all of a sudden.
I'm extremely rusty at this game, by the way, so everybody out there watching knows that.
Okay, we're gonna have to change our. Apparently, this we gotta quick do our rosters here real quick. We have the right rosters, just not the right starters. It looks like. So I will do mine first, and then Tony can quick do his. I think in the future we'll make sure we update this ahead of time.
Right.
So here's Bosa. So Tony's here. Of course, we're going to watch the NFL draft today, and we originally we had talked about doing a what do you call it? Free agent preview, but we are not. So we'll just kind of talk about it today, I guess, as we're doing this.
This is kind of the.
So I guess it's kind of our.
It's the pre-draft preview Madden style. Let's just say that.
All right, so there's that. Yeah, I'm not changing everything. I'm going to do my running back, so. All right, and then you go ahead and hit start, and you can do yours. And then go to coaching, and then depth chart. So I think you'd rather have Joe Burrow starting over Andy Dalton.
Oh, why would I do that?
So yeah, we did this tournament a couple of years ago. It was Tony, Guy, and myself. And of course, for those of you, Guy Kohnke unfortunately passed away from us back in December. I was just telling Tony this is going to be the first time in 3 years that I'm watching an NFL draft without Guy. And any of you who have watched the stream know that Guy has been a big part of this. Really, the three of us have been quite the little threesome on here.
Yeah.
And Guy is someone that's can't be replaced.
No, he can't.
And Yeah, we were just talking about Tony because Guy was always the one that would bail me out on the names when the drafts take place, and no, I don't have
said
that.
I was going to draft Israel Abanaconda.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have Mark. Maybe I'll have Mark will be the new name corrector.
Make sure I got Fryermuth going.
Oh, definitely want Fryermuth going. That's top target.
Top target. That's all.
You're probably looking to get him 10 cut.
I would cover him like you wouldn't believe.
You're going to want to check your defense too.
Oh yeah.
Because we have our fantasy league has individual defensive players. So the way I did these lineups are, your team was based on what your team defense was, and then any of your individual defensive players were moved onto this team or whatever team we're going to play as. But if they weren't on a team, then the rest of the defense is left as is. So some teams may have actually you may be really stout defenses because there's some good players out there that weren't on rosters. And in the future, for the future games, we'll make sure we go ahead and pre-do this. So it looks like I am the one kicking off.
I will be returning.
So Tony, who are you looking to see being the first overall pick in this year's draft?
I think it's going to be Young. I think it should be Shroud because I think he's a better prospect, but I think Carolina's going with Young for some weird reason.
I would take Stroud myself and then have Houston take Young.
I don't think Houston's going to take a quarterback at 2.
Really? Well, then they'd take Will Anderson. Would be the next.
I think they're taking Will. They're going to get their edge rusher, and then when it comes back to 12, and this is a very bold prediction, Hooker.
Hayden Hooker?
Yep.
I like him. The only thing is I don't know how much he can play. He'll be able to be ready to go this year. But I guess they have... Hold on, let me figure out what defensive player I want here.
I think they're going to roll with Mills until he's ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
They're not ready to win now anyway, so... I forgot I had McCaffrey. No, I have Algier.
So it's starting Algier over...
Yes, I'm starting Algier over McCaffrey. Because I missed that.
Sometimes it does, like, depending on what formation you do. It's like the power thing, a PW back, whatever. I always set whoever my starter is, because sometimes it'll actually take that over...
Yeah, that was an I formation. Yeah, Algier's in again. That's all right. I like Algier.
Play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre.
Yeah, the last time we did this tournament, we did it with Guy. Guy and I were the finals. I mean, it was. I played as what team was I? Anthony's team.
Yeah, I think it was Anthony versus Guy.
Yep.
It was the finals of the real fantasy league. And Guy won.
Guy won, but I actually sacked Patrick Mahomes 14 times.
Yes, that was insane.
Play action. It's Burrow. That's complete.
Yeah, this defense is not very good.
He's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They go play action with Burrow. He's going to look deep from the...
Ooh, nice play there.
It'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second.
You will see some of the teams that we play, like, for example, my team, the defense is freaking loaded.
Mine
The teams that had more defensive players, there's some teams that had, like, the minimum available, so they don't have a lot of, if they had a bad team defense, then kind of out of luck.
Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletion.
I like to see, I think you're going to see a lot of defensive players going in this draft early.
I think it's going to be a big defensive draft.
The first round, at least. But
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. Offensively, I think there'll be 3, possibly 4 receivers, 1, possibly 2, 1 running back for sure. And then quarterbacks. You'll have really potentially 5 quarterbacks going in this first round.
Yes. I really think Hooker's going to make it in the first round.
In a lot of my mock drafts, I had him going to Baltimore, but I think that's changing as of today.
Yes.
There's, you know what, Tony? I just realized if there's someone actually watching this right now, like plays this game, they're probably like laughing, like these guys suck.
Yeah, yeah, most likely they're probably saying, we're not good at this game. We just enjoy it.
I do, and I didn't get Madden 23, but I will be getting Madden 24. Let's see.
Time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
Of course, I have Justin Fields, Breece Hall, George Kittle, some of his top talent.
Yep.
Do you know what defensive player you want? Hurry up, I only got like 5 seconds here.
Go. I got the guy I want.
Tyler Boyd. Algiers pissed. Fans and Saints don't understand why McCaffrey's not playing.
Yeah, McCaffrey's overrated. He's just going to get hurt.
What a completion there. Big time arm strength. Very nice route.
I like the big physical thumping backs and the flashy ones.
On second down now. It's Hall.
That's why I traded the second pick to move back to 5 in the fantasy draft, so I didn't get Kenneth Walker and I draft Dameon Pierce.
And Walker did really, really well this year.
Yes, he did. He did better than I expected him to.
Jordan was happy.
Yes, he was.
Wow, he was fast.
That's Bobby. Guy stole him from me. I wanted him.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot.
Oh, it's a punt.
The pressure and
Sweet.
got to him.
It's fine. That's how good I am at that.
Not going to be a very good kick. Not a very good kick at all. I should have just went for it.
I didn't even have a punt return team out there.
Didn't matter. The free safety didn't have to move.
No. Great kick. Thank you.
When they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball.
Move. Oh, that was supposed to be Freiermuth, not Troutman.
Yeah, it's not a very good defense. The problem is, like, I usually play outside linebacker, and I need a decent one, and this one doesn't have good linebacking core.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbound.
Was everyone catching it except Freiermuth? Was he even in there?
He should be. Yeah, he's there. He's
No, I see him now. I see him now.
Burrow looking to pass. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I still can't believe you haven't brought in McCaffrey.
I don't need McCaffrey. Guy relied too much on McCaffrey. I don't need him. I need Algier.
Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Why is... I don't get that.
You must be running, maybe you're running a 2 tight end set.
That has to be.
I also got our kickers, man. I made sure the kickers are accurate as well.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Well, I'll take that.
So Tony and I later we're planning on doing a recap of the draft, though.
Yes.
Normally we do stream live through it, and today just kind of decided we're just going to watch it and enjoy it. And because the one thing is, when we do the live stream of the draft, even though we give ourselves reactions, there's also a lot of dead air time because you only talk about so much when there's only two people.
This way, you know, if a trade happens early, say, just throwing it out there, Derrick Henry gets traded, it'll give us time to actually let that sink in and really give a true reaction to what we think the impact for fantasy or for just the NFL in general.
Yeah, there was
be on those.
one of Mark's first-round picks from last year, Drake London.
Yep. That was a good pick. I think he's going to pan out in the NFL.
Oh,
I really think he does.
Mark had a tremendous draft in 2022. Got Hall and Drake London.
Yep. Yeah, we were talking before we started this that Atlanta was going to take Bijan at 8. I would really like, if one of these quarterbacks, even if it's Hooker, I would like Atlanta to go quarterback with, Kyle Pitts, amazing talent at tight end, but he hasn't had anybody to throw to him his entire career. Drake London, same thing. They have offensive weapons, and the Falcons have Tyler Algier, who did really well for his rookie year.
Nope.
I wasn't even paying attention, and I got a sack. I was too busy ranting about Bijan to the Falcons because I want him in L.A. and not with the Rams.
They were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
Yeah, 58's your kick returner, huh?
I just got an update from Sleeper. Hearing the Cardinals are sending the number 3 overall pick and DeAndre Hopkins to the Titans for the 11th pick and more.
So the Titans are going to be the 3rd pick?
That's what it sounded like. It's not official yet, but that's what doesn't say who sent that out.
Well,
Sleeper.
if they're smart, I hope they take... it's got to be Will Anderson. Will Anderson's got to go in that top 3.
If it's the Titans, they're taking quarterback. They're moving up to get a quarterback.
But if you're not moving up to get... you're really moving up to get Will Levy's? Like that? Dude, Will Anderson is a guy that could transform your defense.
I'm telling you, Stroud's going to drop because of that stupid test.
Oh my God, did I bite?
The newest Cleveland Brown right there.
Elijah?
Yep.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
So just so everyone knows, like I said, this is based off our performances from last year. Guy finished 2nd place. He lost the championship game. Or like I said, JB's team now. And Mark was 2nd from the bottom. So... though Mark was improved from the previous year. Tony is putting on a clinic.
I had Freiermuth wide open and I hit the wrong button. But that's all right. Higgins can get the touchdown.
I should have tried to see if I could arrange a trade before this happened and get Flacco as my backup quarterback.
Oh, don't remind me of that.
Yeah, we played a game one time, and he was killing me. I was the Jets, and he was killing me. And so I took out Zach Wilson and put in Flacco as a joke, and then it come back and winning.
Yep.
Like I think Flacco put up 35 points in the second half.
Yeah, I think I was up like 35-7 or something like that. Oh, I have Thibodeau?
Yep.
Nice.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning it, Johnson. And a decent
all right.
return out to the 27-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation,
So Arizona, okay, so you said Arizona's trading away, so they're getting the 11th pick.
And more. That's all it says. So I don't know what else is included.
Well, it's got to be next year's first.
Just a yard on the pickup there.
And then Tennessee's getting Hopkins as well. So it's got to be quite.
Yeah, but getting Hopkins, wouldn't you be surprised how cheap they could probably actually get? And I mean, Randy Moss one time went for a 4th-round pick.
Oh, good point.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Shoot.
Tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
After an incomplete pass on
So we haven't really talked about your boy from Ohio State.
Justin Fields?
No. Where do you think Jackson Smith and Jigba's going to end up?
Well, originally I had him going to Tennessee. Apparently that's not happening now.
Now that definitely hurts.
Houston at 12.
3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
You know where I think he's going to end up? Green Bay.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
I think they get rid of Rodgers, and then they're going to draft a receiver in the first round. And him and Christian Watson will be a good pairing. Because Njigba is more of the slot. I view Njigba like a Keenan Allen. He might be a better Keenan Allen.
He'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play.
I'm just no huddling it here.
Oh, that's fine.
Slant pass to Boyd.
Mark's team is going up and down the field now.
Tackles made at the Saints 12-yard line.
These guys are going to be really, really tired after this drive, but
Red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And here he'll get it
Thibodeau
down to
again.
7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Fields. He'll buy some time right.
yeah, Fields is getting a little bit slower.
Before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Hall. And he'll take this.
Touchdown, Breece Hall.
Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard
He was the first overall pick in our draft last year.
Yes, he was.
has made this a
Oh,
one-score
that was
game.
almost a no-brainer.
On 3rd down and short and everything well executed. He not only gets the first
Funny thing is,
down,
if he would have been in this year's draft, I think he would have been the second round. He would have been the second pick.
Yes, he would have been. So last year, I had the number 2 pick. I traded up with Megan for it. I was actually going to take James Cook at 2, and that's why I traded out of that pick. I got more capital, and I still ended up with Dameon Pierce, which
the kickoff unit is out.
he did good last year. He got hurt at the end of the year, but
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So also for those of you who don't know as well about our fantasy football league, so like I said, it just happened to be fall. This is how they played each other based off finishes. But Guy and Mark were legit true rivals in every sense of the word.
Yes.
But they had a lot of fun with it too. I mean, it wasn't like a bad blood type situation. You know, it was definitely a fun rivalry.
So there was one year that Guy traded like a first-round draft pick for the next 25 years for Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, that's an exaggeration, but.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. Over the middle, complete.
And then somehow, some miracle way, Guy ends up from Jordan getting Christian McCaffrey back after he traded him away again.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Yeah, that's what you get for getting close to Freiermuth, Mark. Accept that penalty.
Yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
I'm surprised he even got the ball off.
So did I.
Playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's like you're getting it off just before I get to you.
Yep.
There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And this is incomplete.
Freiermuth is being held catchless. That was one of Mark's goals in this game. He said to me, when I told him, he's like, yeah, make sure that just don't let Freiermuth catch a ball.
That's what I keep trying to throw to him, and it's just not working out.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That's complete to his tight end.
Yeah, you got to catch finally.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first.
It's kind of a weird injury pose. Just, I'm injured. I'm going to take a knee here.
Yep. Why not? I'm going to boot this 46-yarder.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17.
Of course, McPherson was one of the guys, actually keepers, if I remember.
Yes, he was.
So that one on target, and it adds
really
to
good
the
kicker.
first half lead.
He had a rough start to the season, if I remember.
Yeah, he didn't start out real well, but
Now here's Johnson.
What's nice about this, Tony, is if we ever have dead moments, at least the commentators still keep talking.
yeah.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
Oh.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down. It's
Oh,
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 37-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Fields.
Tyler Boyd.
He's a good receiver. He's overshadowed like you wouldn't believe in Cincinnati, though,
Oh, 2-minute warning.
with Higgins and Chase over there.
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
There's a scary look. Singletary and Brees Hall in the backfield together.
Singletary's not good.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
As he scores a touchdown. I just had to say that at that particular moment.
That was his first attempt of the game to run the ball, too.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
He's in Houston now, isn't he?
Yeah. Yep. So that kind of hurts Dameon Pierce. It kind of makes me nervous a little bit. I think Dameon Pierce is still going to be the guy, but last year there was nobody else. Rex Burkhead.
Yeah, Houston needs a lot of help.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So Nick said he's going to be here about 7:30, by the way. So at 7, I'll order the food.
Okay. Sounds good.
Last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right.
So I haven't told Tony this yet, but when we go to the Hall of Fame, because we go to the Hall of Fame trip every single year. Wow, I thought I had him dead to rights. I'm actually bringing my computer, and we're going to do streams, but we're not going to be able to stream live. I mean, relying off a hotel Wi-Fi to but we can record them. So I know one I want to do is I'm calling it it's called Dream Draft. So we're gonna draft. We can draft any player that's ever played in the NFL, past or present.
That's interesting.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second.
I mean, talk about
He's going to look deep for more.
How'd he hold on to that? Come on. He would have dropped that.
Yeah, he would have.
Connection on that one. 31 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Man, Elijah Moore is looking like an all-pro here.
Yep.
So it's halftime here in New Orleans. And okay, so much for
Who needs T. Higgins? He just catches stuff.
Right back to it.
What?
That was the end of the half. I wasn't even paying attention either. Should have called timeout.
I should have.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football.
By the way, this is your timeout. I mean, you can stop the game too.
Here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone.
Which the center button?
The center button will call a timeout.
Okay. It's been a long time since I really played Madden. The last time I played it was here.
Ready to go to begin the third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to the
Last minute I changed up. First I was going to just take off and run, but
I'm surprised you haven't done that with Fields yet.
I've run a few big plays with him. When I was doing that no huddle stuff.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Let's see if we can make something happen here.
Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
So I wanted to ask you this, Eric. So in the last few drafts, because we usually watch a draft every year together, the influx of these smaller receivers, do you think this is a new trend in the NFL? You know, you got smaller, the receivers seem to be getting smaller and smaller, but they're quick.
So
I mean, you can't really say that they're getting. I mean, look at last year's. I mean, Olave, he's tall. Drake London's tall.
I mean, there are some outliers, but look at Devonta Smith, who you're a huge fan of. He doesn't weigh all that much. Look at the receivers in this class. Elijah Moore's one of them smaller receivers.
How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies?
I mean, Jordan Addison. Oh, I thought I was running a bootleg. Jordan Addison's one of the considered the wide receiver 2 in this class, and he's 170 pounds.
Yeah.
So,
well, you can say the same thing about quarterbacks. I mean, you get some of these quarterbacks seem like they're getting smaller, like skinnier, like Bryce Young, Kyler Murray.
They're almost outliers.
Mark must have really talked this defense up in the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, he did.
We know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play
This
with
play caller
aggressiveness
just went to
with
crap.
because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off.
Oh, it did it again. I keep.
Did you meet a pass? He called a run?
Yep.
Oh, it is 4th and 23. Or
What?
3rd and 23.
I know. I meant to call a pass, not a run. I wouldn't have ran on 4th and 23. I would have thrown it deep to Elijah Moore.
Like you did earlier in the game.
Yep.
And it paid off quite well.
And now a low liner. I think he missed hit.
Whew. There's a boomer. We got some really bad punters.
Yeah, we do.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right, in baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Oh, my God.
To the premium the last 2 drives.
You know, if you look at Mark's team, I mean, really feels. I mean, he's kind of got a good future here.
Yes. Yeah, if you look at Mark's team, and I believe Mark has
The third, no. He's in the top 5, I think.
I think he picks 5. Because it goes Ian, Megan, picks 3. Mark.
They'll run on first down. Hall.
Is that Mark at 3?
No, he dropped, I thought. Brady's at 3, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Brady's at 3. Kyle's at 4.
Megan's at 2.
Yeah. So I think Mark is 5.
This is actually the first year that the #1 overall pick went to the person with the most balls.
Yeah.
Damn.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give him credit. They took the shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I'll kick it.
Certainly had good starting field position on that.
Who's this kicker? I don't remember.
Time
Greg
of game.
Zerline?
After 3 plays, have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking
You
about.
missed. Who's your kicker?
Greg Zerline.
Oh, that's why.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously.
I can't even tell you what team is he on. What team is Zerline on these days?
What separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the
I don't know. It wasn't the Cowboys. It was the Vikings. Was it Tennessee?
He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
I'm not sure.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Rolling to his right. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
Freiermuth finally made a big play.
Takes it to the 24.
It was only a matter of time.
I'm sure someone's laughing at how many times I missed a tackle there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him.
So we're about an hour and a half away from the start of the draft.
Anticipation is rising.
Not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag.
See, you got to.
Oh, come on.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
It's a unique camera angle.
So,
So that was a unique camera angle.
Now it's 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins. For the
Did you hear Higgins actually changed his number in real life to 5?
Oh, did he? I did not know that.
Yep.
But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them there talking about they want to be number 0.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of players changing their numbers like they
No.
I mean,
I wasn't a big fan of the whole where they can wear pretty much any number they want.
yeah, it's gonna take some time to get used to like wide receivers wearing these single digit numbers and
run up and send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return.
So did you hear James Cook also changed his number? He wore 28 last year.
Mhm.
He's 4, just like his brother.
Oh.
Washington on offense. They're down now.
Well, he wore that number in college. I don't know if Delvin did. You know what number Delvin wore in college?
I think he was 4.
Fields now to throw.
Yeah, I think Delvin Cook was 4.
He gets this one to Boyd.
Yeah, so was
Catch
James.
for only a couple.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
What do you think about that signing? We haven't talked about that, the Damian Harris to Buffalo. How do you think that affects James Cook?
2nd down. It's Hall. They'll get this up only to about the 33.
I think I don't think it's going to affect him as much as what you're implying.
Well, no, I don't. I think it's going to affect his goal line work, but
I think Cook is going to take over the
primary running
everything
back.
that Singletary did. He's taking over Singletary's spot.
Right.
Before reaching the 45.
That's what I think too. I just wanted your thoughts on
It'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big
what you
moments
thought.
in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Hall. Gets a pickup of 4.
That's too bad Breece Hall got hurt.
He was just coming on too. He started having some really big games.
I tell you this, if you really look at the AFC now with all with Rodgers, I mean, the AFC is so difficult.
Yeah,
The NFC is so weak.
yeah. Oh yeah. The only team you got in the NFC is the Eagles.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 30.
In my opinion, there's really nobody else that can take them out.
Putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history,
I mean, the
The
entire
Lions,
ability to really sense what players
you know.
Well, probably the Niners are going to be their toughest
Oh yeah,
team.
yeah. I forgot San Fran.
This is caught. It's Boyd.
Well, that was lazy.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
But yeah, the NFC overall is just so weak. The NFC North
Yep.
This second half. Here's 1st
is bad now. I mean, the South has been bad.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack. They tried to go a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up
Man, this
technique.
Washington offensive line is not doing very well.
No, they're not.
I think he got it. Christian Kirk did really, really well. I mean, he did way better than I thought he was going to do.
He exceeded my expectations too. I think this year it's going to be a little different. I think everything's going to go through Calvin Ridley. It's going to be Calvin Ridley.
Or does it make his job easier? Will he get even more receptions now?
It very well could be.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that Jacksonville team is really going to be good, I think. In a weak division.
Yep. I think they're one of the up-and-coming teams. They're going to be scary. You know where they pick in the first round?
They're top 20 somewhere.
Okay.
Like higher 20s.
They're going to pick after the Chargers because they beat the Chargers in the playoffs.
Now it's Fields. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, we got a game.
Yes, we do.
It's not done yet.
And Washington has made this a one-score game. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long
because
they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game.
Amazing kicking in this game right here.
Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way.
Zerline might be in trouble. Or that's not Zerline, that's...
Is that the punter?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Harris to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past.
That's really, I saw you got Chauncey Gardner on your team.
Yes, I do.
Is he start? Do you have him in the starting lineup?
I don't know. I didn't check my corners, I don't think.
Like I said, we'll go over rosters a little bit in the future, a little bit better.
Because I knew Guy. What did he have as a safety? He had a good safety, so I didn't even look at. Oh, that was terrible. I shouldn't have thrown there.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Got there just at the right time.
That was McCaffrey, too.
Oh, you finally brought him in.
This is 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man complete. It's Pierce. And out across midfield down to the
If I can just hold you to a field goal.
That pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Yeah, Breece Hall's like, get me back in there, coach. Put me out at safety.
Football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he stopped immediately there. He was brought down by Foyesade Aluakin.
Stuffed it.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
But yeah, looking at some, we're going to start getting more. I'd like to at least do once a month, do a stream from now on. And I've been kind of getting a bunch of them lined up. Like next month, I want to do a redraft of 1983, where whoever's there we'll just each get assigned teams and then go down and redraft, kind of based off what we end up knowing that they did. You know, see, like, I mean, things will change from what they really did. Like, if Elway's still the first pick, that could still happen.
Yeah.
And Dickerson could still be the second overall pick, but you know, Marino's obviously going to be in the top 5.
Right.
When that ball's up for grabs.
Nah.
Here comes the Saints
That's
punter
debatable.
now, as he's on here to punt it away.
And then in June, we'll actually have 2 streams. It'll be the keeper presentation.
What a kick!
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard.
My guy can only kick it like 10 yards.
Field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up.
Oh, well.
An ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game,
99-yard game-winning drive for Justin Fields.
Or Brees Hall 99-yard run.
Long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
And he's able to get this up.
Just got wrecked.
Wow.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hall, and not a whole lot of room to operate.
I thought he
there on the
fumbled
first
it.
down run. He gets maybe
With
3.
how everybody was
The
moving
last
around
run
right
got
there.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Fields out to his left. He finds his man complete. That's Boyd. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Hall. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Fields. The first catch of the game for
Got the
George
first.
Kittle. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. 105 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old
I got away
school
from the
football
run on
players,
offense.
isn't it? Tough, hard,
Just started
gritty
passing.
run.
Yeah, I knew that. It's like all of a sudden I got Singletary in there now.
Look at that
2-minute warning. Which isn't bad because my guys needed a rest after all that high no huddle.
Yep.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Hall.
Oh.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man.
He got a bounce too, didn't he?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Tell you what,
Since that 2 minutes.
Big play.
tight
Challenge.
spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. To the goal.
Oh.
It's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit.
Look at all my guys, how tired they are.
Uh-huh.
So they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Like all my teams either red or orange.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh!
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. There he goes right side. The 30.
Yeah, there's the game.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Leave it to me. Little known fact about me and Eric's games, they usually end in an interception.
Yep.
Defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on
And look at that. The guy-Mark rivalry ends on a dramatic fashion again.
that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
It's almost as bad as the me and Anthony rivalry.
By McPherson, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
So June, I'm looking to do the keeper will be June 3rd, and then later that month I want to do one. It's called AFL Memories, and I want to get as many people involved with that one. And that one I kind of want to make not like a normal stream where we sit down and round table it. I kind of want to get as many people and kind of put it in this room, and kind of where we do the draft and stuff, and have people just leisurely talking about different things like. The Guy Mark stuff can come up. You and Anthony can come up. Stuff prior to that. So I'm trying to get as many people as I can for that one.
Yeah, that would be cool to have. Because, like, okay, me and the Tony Killer.
Nick Ergang.
Nick Ergang himself. I mean, Ergain's going to have different stories and his viewpoint. Jimmy's viewpoints are always interesting when it comes to that stuff. Like, I remember one of the times I played Jimmy, he was up huge on me. I completely stopped paying attention to the game, and then all of a sudden I looked at it, and Justin Herbert ended up throwing like 6 touchdowns that game, and I actually won. And Jimmy's coming out in the group text telling me I need to be banned from the league, and it was funny. I thought it was funny anyway.
Well, and you get definitely want Jimmy to be a part of that one because he's been here since the beginning.
Yep.
This one caught by Kittle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up.
I thought I hit timeout like a long time ago. I guess I never did.
With 2 seconds to go, this one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Mark's like, I'm still going to try to score here.
So 3 plays already, first and goal, and they are wasting
I should have just
little time.
all out blitzed you.
And one last throw here for Fields.
That's all right.
This will be
That's
caught
it.
about the 5.
Good game. Good game, my friend.
Charles, we saw a lot
Has lost a guy in the first round of the playoff of the matchup here. So, it's JB/Guy. They will play the winner of the Jimmy and Jordan matchup, which will be, of course, in the future. These will kind of take place as we do streams. So, just wanted to say thank you for anyone who's watching this, and we will see you later on today. Whenever the draft ends, we'll get on and do just a recap of the draft.
Yeah, it was fun, guys.
Yeah, so thanks, and we hope you enjoyed this.
Click that like button.
Subscribe.